What's up, everybody? It's your boy Oz with Toe Vibes, and I'm just checking in with y'all, seeing what y'all up to, and giving you guys a little peek into what I'm up to today. And I'm out in the garage, and I decided I think I'm gonna get rid of the Sportster. I mean, I've had my fun with it. I've only had it for about 3 weeks, but I feel that the 1200 doesn't really suit my need for speed, so to say. You know, it's a nice bike, and it's very nimble, it's quick, up to 60, 70, even 90 mile an hour. It's still got a little left in it, but after that it just falls flat on its face, just because the way this particular motor and bike is designed, so it's fun when you're whole shotting around town, but I just feel like I need something a little bit bigger. I might go back to a sport bike, or maybe at least a 1500cc bike. It's not doing it for me, so I'm gonna go ahead and get it all cleaned up, and then I'm gonna post it for sale, and I'm gonna see if I could work my way up to something a little bit faster, a little bit nicer. So as you guys remember, I picked this one up a few weeks back, and let's go ahead and start it up. You guys check it out. We'll do a little walk around video on it. So she's looking good. She's a little dusty. I'm gonna have to give her a quick little spray detail with some ceramic coat that I got, and I mean, that paint is just looking stellar right now. I believe this whole paint job on this bike is custom. You can see a couple small little imperfections and stuff where they resprayed it, but other than that, I mean, it's a pretty awesome candy kind of pearl paint job, and it goes all throughout the whole bike, even onto the rear tail section. So I haven't started it up in a while. Let's go ahead and start this bad boy up, and let's check it out. Bike is pretty hardcore, there's no doubt about it, but like I said, it's just a little bit too slow for me, and if I had the money right now, I'd keep this one around, but I don't really have the funds to sustain 2 bikes right now, so I gotta let one go to upgrade to get to a better one, even if that means throwing a couple extra bucks with it, or whatever the case is. So it just really depends what I end up selling this one for. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this baby all cleaned up, and then we're gonna post it up online. Then we gotta get all up in the wheels. I drive back and forth, or actually ride back and forth to the yard on the bike sometimes, and it's gravel there, so the tires tend to get a lot of kind of dust and crap, and the rims do, so it's important to stay up on them, and using a ceramic product to clean your wheels and your spokes helps repel some of that. So it works for me. If you guys got your own methods, let me know what you do, what you use. I know some dudes use the nano or whatever, but I just pick up the ceramic stuff because it's cheap and local to pick up. So it's a little bit too chilly today to take it for a ride, I'll be honest with you. I don't like to bust the bike out until it gets to at least about 70 degrees outside. I like it nice and warm when I ride, and it makes it more special. So guys out here, they don't care. They'll be riding, it'll be 30 degrees outside, and that's how I used to be. I had no choice but to actually ride my motorcycle back and forth to work, because I only had one car, and my wife had to take the other car, and I had to take the motorcycle back and forth. So that's kind of how I learned how to ride. And I had to, you know, ride like 20 miles every day from out in the suburbs over into the city. And it was fun, but there was a couple days I got caught in the snow and in the rain, but it made me the kind of more experienced rider that I am. So I try to keep a motorcycle around just so I don't lose them skills. You know, typically you could find something decent for under 5,000 bucks like this. So alright, so I got a little bit of spray wax. We're gonna go ahead and spray it down a little tiny bit. A little bit of ceramic coat there. Kind of just work that in. Put the rag over. That way when I get these pictures, you know, it's gonna pop really nice, and the light's gonna bounce off it really nice. And this bike's pretty clean. I mean, I keep it underneath a tarp because we get a lot of, as you can see maybe on the other side, we get a lot of this pollen in St. Louis. So you could see, you know, you can't really see it, but there's a little green film of pollen that covers the whole chrome and everything, and if you don't stay up on it, it can very well start pitting the chrome. So it's kind of a Harley struggles, you know. The struggle is real. So this particular bike actually has a whole ton of extra chrome added onto it, which I've never seen one with so much. I've seen a couple on the marketplace, but they don't have as much chrome. I mean, everything on this bike is chromed, from the Vance and Hines exhaust to the oil cover, the intake, the head covers, everything is pretty much chromed out on this bike. So she looks pretty good, you know. I wonder how long it'll take to sell. It's not too warm out. It's about 60 degrees out. Once it gets up to 70 degrees, everybody's going to be looking for a bike, and I've never really had a problem selling one, especially a nice custom one-on-one bike like this with a custom paint job. So I'm gonna go ahead and post this bad boy online, and then let's see what we can get up into.